If I seem a bit tired today or worn out, it's because I am, so bear with me. I was up late last night and I got up early this morning over something that I thought was a good idea that now turns out to be anything but. I have notes here. These are comments from you. We get a lot of comments here on the channel. People tell the stories of their own experiences with potentially Bigfoot, Sasquatch. They point out in the comment section where they believe they see him, her, it, or they here in our videos. And they put timestamps. You've seen it if you followed the channel for any considerable amount of time, and people like to go there and say either, oh yeah, I see that too, or I don't see what you're seeing. Last night, I guess I was bored, had a lot of time on my hands. You know, we've all been stuck inside with this whole virus pandemic. And I was reading these comments and I decided I would actually go check out some of these timestamps that, well, it's because of how the comments were worded. You're going to understand as I read these to you, and then as I show you, what I did is I went and I took images from these videos. Now what I've done is I've omitted the title of the video, I have omitted the dates these videos were published, and I've omitted the timestamps. The reason why is because I wanted to save you the time. I don't want you to go back through our backlog of videos to try to find this particular video these individuals were discussing. That's very time consuming. I've taken the work out of it. I've done it for you. So what I've done, and this is why I was up late last night. I actually woke up at 4:04 a.m. this morning to continue this work. I'm always up by 5 a.m. every morning. This morning I was up an hour earlier, 56 minutes earlier to get back to this. This is how driven I was with this. There's 5 comments I'm going to read and show you the screenshots, the images in which these people are referencing, so you can see what they believe they saw themselves. And then I'm going to show you some random images I took from similar videos that were not mentioned, but there is one commonality among all of these videos mentioned and the remaining images that I took that I put together here at the end. Now listen, I am terrible with technology. I've tried to adjust the settings on my phone to where when these images appear, they would not rise like this. I did that in a video some time ago, and that seemed to have gotten a lot of people bent out of shape. There's still images. It's one shot each. Just pause it. If you don't like how it goes up like that, I think the image will last in the video 3 to 5 seconds. Just pause it, take a very good look, hit play again, and you'll come back to the video. Okay, it's that simple. It's not worth getting all bent out of shape over, because I'm almost 50 and I don't know how this technology works. Okay, other than just like record, stop, play, that's it. Okay, but here we go. Word for word. You wouldn't know this because I've never commented on any of your videos until now, but I'm one of your oldest subscribers. I first visited your channel because of a video you made about pill bugs, which you call roly-polies. I continued following you while you and your beautiful family made your gardening and cooking videos, but admittedly I stopped when you started all this paranormal and Bigfoot stuff. However, I soon found that I actually missed your homestead and you. So I began watching again and forcing myself to take it all with a grain of salt. That was until I saw the video, and I've omitted the title here. Don't worry, you're going to see what this person saw. And at timestamp omitted, I actually saw not 1, not 2, not even 3, but I saw 4 of them. I know you like to tell yourself and us that you believe these creatures, these entities, these whatever they are harmless. But my camera just started to fall off the tripod. Sorry for that, guys. Didn't mean to give you a jump scare. That's odd, there's no wind right now. You can hear it up at the higher elevations, but look right here behind me. There are no limbs, no twigs, no nothing moving. It's gonna be a bit awkward, but let me try to hold this with my foot here, huh? Sorry for the interruption. That was not an intentional jump scare. Okay. I know you like to tell yourself and us that you believe these creatures, these entities, these whatever they are harmless. But it was far too obvious to me that these dark forces had very nefarious intentions. I found myself yelling at you through the screen to run. But I knew you couldn't hear me and that you'd obviously made it home safely or the video would not have been uploaded. But I'm pleading with you, please, please, pretty please, never go back to that place again. Here's exactly what she saw. Okay. Then I found another one. Here it goes. Started getting cramps, so I paraphrased, but I got the gist of it here. She said, like the other one, I'm a longtime sub. I loved your homesteading videos. I hated the Bigfoot stuff. However, your homestead is so beautiful. What I started doing was muting the sound and watching for ASMR purposes, playing instrumental music in the background. I thought I'd fallen asleep once and was having a nightmare when I saw the creature in the treetops staring right into the camera. I felt as if it was looking at me. I tried to startle awake, but that's when I realized I was already awake. Have a look. Okay. Oh, I remember this video. This individual is going to reference a particular video here. If you've been with us for a while, you'll remember this too. It's when I was just developing my very unique research methods. For some reason, a lot of people get upset with some of my research methods, and this was one of the ones where we lost a lot of people, but this one came back, as you'll hear here. This individual wrote, I actually unsubscribed to you after the video of you brushing your teeth with one hand while running with a sledgehammer in the other. I found myself checking back in with you several months later, though, and when I saw that thing just inside the tree line, I could understand immediately why it was you were running. I subscribed again, and here I remain, though for the life of me, I cannot figure out why you were brushing your teeth. Have a look. You might want to rewind and listen right there for what sounded like a distant growl. This one was interesting. I can't imagine which thousands of you this was, but I want to commend you before I even read your comment for being man enough or woman enough to admit when you might not have been right, even though you thought you were. I'm actually making this comment under a new user profile because I have reason to believe you banned my other one. I am actually hanging out with a friend right now who watches your videos and pointed out, and here I've omitted the title of the video again. And OMG, I finally see. I wanted to apologize for all the things I've said with my other user profile. I was only having fun, but I can see where if you were the person to whom these comments were being made, it might not be so much fun. I will continue to watch your channel, and I will never doubt you again, nor will I have fun at your expense. Yeah, surprise, surprise. YouTube content creators are actually real people. It doesn't bother me. I've got thick skin. I do thank you, though, for manning up or womaning up and actually admitting that. Have a look. Okay. There were so many of these, and I read so many, but I know that your time is valuable. So I do have some of the images coming up from some of the comments that were made, but this is actually going to be the last comment I read before I show you that collection of images. This is one of those comments that you love to get. It's one of those, I mean, it makes me feel good. I've helped provide an answer for a very long ongoing question. I think of the old Journey song, "The search is over, you were right here all the while." I'm glad this person found this channel and finally saw the video, the title of which has been omitted, but listen to this. This is very powerful. And this is what makes it worth coming out here and doing these things. I've always been a believer, but I've always doubted every Bigfoot video ever until I saw your video titled omitted. Zoom in and look at timestamp omitted, but you're getting ready to see the image. Finally, after 64 years, 64 years, I've seen the only proof I'll ever need. Have a look at what this commenter saw in that video. After 64 years of waiting to see this, here it is. It's powerful stuff. Powerful stuff. It's comments like that. Where you have people who've looked for so long, who see it. It makes all the work worth it. Makes it all, that's the payoff. I mean, you come out here, you go hiking miles upon endless miles through these Blue Ridge Mountains here in Central Virginia. They're beautiful. It's a healthy habit. I've had much worse. But when you see this, and they point it out right there in front of you in the images I just showed you, it makes every single bit of it worth it. Now, this series of images are not going to be, let's see if I can move my foot without knocking my camera over. There we go. These are all different images, okay? There's 5 or 6 of them. I can't remember exactly how many. But if it bothers you that they come up kind of they kind of sway a little bit as they come up because I couldn't figure out the phone settings, pause it. Just when the image comes up, pause it, take a good look as long as you'd like, hit play. When the next one comes up, pause, look as long as you'd like, hit play. Same thing. But here you go. Have a look. There you have it. You know, these images, every image you just saw, every image you just saw was pointed out by a viewer. It wasn't me in a video saying, oh, look there, oh, look there, oh, look at that, that's a this, that, or the other. I don't do that. I come out here, I let you get my 6, survey the area, point out to me what you see, as we've just done today. Now, what's most terrifying about all the images that you just saw, that these people pointed out in different videos, recorded over a very lengthy period of time, is that they were all filmed in the same location. I know where that location is. I just don't know if I'm going back there again. Thanks for joining me here for another episode of the PBS the Potential Bigfoot Sasquatch Show at Homesteading Off the Grid. See you for more next time.